Let's do more education because the Ghana Education Service says it will be meeting with stakeholders to consider the proposed introduction of the semester system in basic schools. This is in response to the fierce resistance from stakeholders in the sector towards the new GES policy. The unions in education on Monday issued a statement bemoaning the GES, a lack of consultation among the various stakeholders. The Ghana National Association of Teachers, NAT, believes the policy is dead on arrival and blames the GES for violating a collective agreement between them. Thomas Musa is General Secretary of NAT.
At the basic level, we teach, we don't lecture. And if you look at UNICEF's own concept of teaching and learning, they have what we call learning through play.
Right.
And so
that is for those at the very basic level, kindergarten.
Kindergarten. You don't go and lecture somebody at KG level. You don't lecture him. You learn through what we call play.
Right.
You learn through, it is an activity oriented. So for example, when the teacher goes to the KG or class 1 or class 2 to teach, you start with something like my head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes, my head, my shoulders. These are not things you can lecture. These are things that you, the teacher, will have to do, and you do it with them. And it is, it is an activity oriented. You learn through play for 6 good hours. Look, by the time, if you start with the children with this particular activity oriented, don't forget that we are now doing the standard-based curriculum.
Right. And
the standard-based curriculum, the principle there is that it is the child-centered learning. And so once it is the child-centered learning, and it is internationally been accepted, and UNICEF is even promoting it now, children must learn through play and all those things. By 12 o'clock, the KG children, they would have been tired, and you see them sleeping in the class.
Right.
And all that. And aside that one, you are asking the children to stay in school from January to somewhere June. Master, since 1989, that I did my national service at 28 February Girls Road Primary School and went to St. Thomas to go and teach at the JHS, and from there to the training college. I have not done any other work than teaching. I have taught at the KG level, I have taught at the primary level, taught at the JHS, and I've been a head teacher before. This semester
is this the first time you're seeing anything like this?
I'm explaining this for people to know that I am speaking from a professional point of view, and I am speaking as a practitioner. I have been in the system since 1989. You can calculate the number of years I have been in the teaching profession. And so, this particular thing that we are saying, it is dead on arrival. It is dangerous. Yes, it is dangerous. You to introduce a semester system at the KG level, it is dangerous.
Member on Parliament's Education Committee, Peter Nochukoto, wants the Ministry of Education and Ghana Education Service to withdraw the policy. He describes it as professionally wrong. He's also been speaking on the AM show.
So if one teacher is going to handle a class from assuming 7:30 to 3:30, how does he get work? How does he get home and prepare for the next day? Marking of exercises and the preparation of lesson notes. So I think some of these things, the ministry failed in taking them into consideration. Then, again, the number of weeks. I know at the tertiary level, I don't know if it has changed now, but it is 16 weeks that we do for a semester.
Right.
And you want a basic school to run 20 weeks of a semester. How come? So in the year, it's going to be 40 weeks. But when we were practicing the semester, we were able to do about 42 weeks in a term. You see, from January to March or early April, they break. Then they come back in May. By July, August, they break. Then September, they go. By middle of December, they break. So that the child, both the child or the learner and the teacher can have time to rest. See, so to me, this arrangement has, as the other gentleman has already died on arrival. The ministry must withdraw it. It is professionally wrong on their part. And in fact, it is not workable to me. Yeah.
So this is completely unworkable. Completely unworkable.
Yeah, it is not workable.
And it's something that, as ranking member of the Education Committee, that's the stance you're going to adopt. Is that the stance of not just you, but your caucus in Parliament? I mean, I know you are not, Parliament is yet to reconvene, but the thoughts you've been sharing with your colleague MPs. Are you on the same page in respect to
yes.
this?
Oh, yeah. We're all on the same page. You see, if you look at even the environment in which our teachers and then the students do the teaching and learning, that you realize that we don't have the adequate infrastructure. If you look at the environment in which the teaching and learning activities take place, you will discover that we don't even have the adequate furniture. In some communities, learners or children have to carry home or carry to school to the kitchens to go and sit and learn. And they are going to sit uncomfortable for these hours. So it's not proper. The classrooms, some of them are poorly ventilated. So if you want to keep the child in that environment for a very long time, you are endangering his or her health.
In response to the resistance by the stakeholders, the GES says it will be doing further consultations on the matter. Cassandra Chim speaks for the service.
Say that we had even reduced them because usually they had we had 42 weeks, and the committee that met rather reduced to 40 weeks, and then we had to split for each semester 2020. Of course, there is 1 month vacation within each of the 20 weeks, and then we have holidays, we have weekends, and all of that. And that has been the case. Even when we're doing the trimester, we had sometimes 12 weeks, 14, maybe 14, and then it's just that because they are aligning to the junior high school semester and the senior high school semester, it appears as if they are going to school for a longer period. But we have rather, cumulatively reduced from the 42 to rather 40 weeks. And then we encourage our parents and everybody to bear with us, and definitely it's the best that we want for our kids.
Now, there's also been a conversation going on about withdrawing the policy. Is this something you're considering?
We always invite discussions and everything. We can't do it alone. In educating these kids, it's holistic. And so whatever decisions or discussions or suggestions that are coming along, definitely we'll look at it on the table. But I can't say for a fact now that we would consider rescinding the decision or not. That would be, that's a policy issue and will come from the ministry. But definitely, I know the minister and my boss, the Director General, Professor Pesopo Pamamba, will definitely have a look at it. And then we welcome all opinions because it's for the best of the country.